G'day guys, Simon from 4 Wheel Drive TV. We are in Malaysia, the Southern Peninsula Malacca, one of my favourite places to come visit and play. Plenty to see and do here, and a very healthy 4x4 scene. Now, we're at my mate's shop. It's Hock Tyres, owned by my mate Mervin. I've known him for a few years through the local 4-wheel drive scene, but Mervin is also a black belt with the local karate club who engaged me to teach self-defense from time to time to their black belts. But this time we are here to see Mervin's tyre shop and, if we're lucky, take a ride in his tricked up race car. We're here looking for the best 4x4s. There's one car here quickly I will show you. Have a look at this. A very nice 80 series Land Cruiser. Now there are plenty of Land Cruisers around, but the thing I like about this one is it's running the new CST Land Dragon tyres. How crazy do those things look? But I didn't come here to have a look at 80s. I came to say hello to my mate Mervin, who owns this lovely facility, and I want to see one of his race cars. And he's got it right over here. It was originally a Suzuki. This has been specifically built for Extreme Winch Challenge for the RFC, the Rainforest Challenge. It has had one hell of a life. It's highly customised, it's got a lot of personality, a lot of character, and Mervin has just told me that this vehicle is actually now retired. I think the last time Mervin drove this, he actually came third in the Rainforest Challenge. Let's have a look at some things that make it capable of having a good crack at a Rainforest Challenge. Disc brakes, all custom setup, coil-over suspension, which is really interesting because a lot of the guys who are the top level here in Malaysia are running air shock suspension technology. 4-link rear, triangulated. Now have a look at these crazy winches these guys run. These are PTO driven. Under there is an SR20 performance engine. So that's where the grunt comes from. Only running 35-inch tyres. Most of the guys now are running 37s. There's your air intake, nice and high inside the vehicle and protected. Plenty of switches, plenty of roll cage, and a number of gear selectors for the very interesting PTO setup. Land Cruiser front end, inverted radius arms, and while we're down here guys, that is the exhaust pipe. That is just straight off the block. Always a dream of mine to see fantastic vehicles whilst overseas. Let's see if we can get it started. Have a bit of a drive, eh? No mirrors. This is not set up for highway driving. Steering is very sensitive, very directional. This will be a weapon off-road. It's not so great to drive on road though, but it's a lot of fun. Gonna have a quick run up and down the street and bring it home. From Mervin's tyre shop, we're heading south along the Malay Peninsula to catch up with another good mate of mine whose workshop builds some of the best local race and jungle cars you're going to see. Well guys, we have arrived at Scorpion Performance Garage, and the work they do here is just unbelievable. They make some amazing 4-wheel drives for extreme competition, but they're now also fitting some standard accessories, setting up touring vehicles, and doing some servicing. So how about we have a look around down here in JB, Johor Bahru. Wan Hao.
Yes.
Hello.
Yes.
Good to see you.
Yes.
Okay, you've taken all the vehicles out, but before the shop was full. Tell us about the Land Cruiser.
Land Cruiser 78 model. We stretch the wheelbase to 100 inch. Then we replace everything inside the axle. The axle shaft, spring and pinion. We complete rebuild the suspension. And the roll cage, water protection. We even redesigned the new front end. More narrow and shorter. So you can see the tire is stick out very much. This one, hydraulic steering.
RCV internals?
Yes, with Yukon ring and pinion.
Yes.
3 gears hub. This one is a new model ARB locker. The PJ75 series axle.
Already comes with the disc brakes?
Yes, right. And then we just add one more caliper so we can use the turning brake.
Now these tyres, they come out of Indonesia. It looks like a copy of the Super Swamper Bogger.
Yeah, right.
But with the Silverstone and even the Trepador.
important is the height. This one is 37 inch.
And a narrow rim. You like the
Yes.
narrow rim.
Yes, so we don't need any bit locks.
And you can go down to low pressure.
Yes, this one's 8 psi.
8 psi.
Yeah, right.
A nice little Suzuki, but it looks a bit bigger.
Yeah, but this one is just the bonnet and 2 doors. That's all. And the rest, full custom built. The chassis, the body, the roll cage, triangulated, falling, front and rear. Air suspension. And as you see, this one, huge PTO winch.
How many meters of rope?
This one is 16 millimeters.
Even the heme joints are so big.
Yes, this one is 1.25 inch from trigger. We tender this car, we check everything about this car. After every competition, fully check the vehicle and prepare for the next event.
And you are the distributor for
Yes.
Ori here.
Yes.
Why do you like the Ori Air Shock?
Because it is very comfortable for low speed off-road. We didn't feel the rebound.
How much travel?
16 inch.
Very nice. What can you tell us about this one?
Okay, so this is the complete Suzuki Jimny, but we replace the axle, engine, gearbox. So we just keep chassis and body. And this one is 2-liter engine from Toyota Caldina. We rebuilt the whole engine to make it stronger and have more horsepower.
How many horsepower?
So this one is 320 on wheel. Yes, 320 on wheel.
Wow!
We built this car from nothing.
This black Suzuki, we actually remember from an event I actually drove and competed in. This vehicle right here was red and it did an amazing backflip. Guys, check this out. It's going to take a bit of coin to fix that one. Likes really matter and we care what you think. So make sure you like and help guide us in what we deliver to you. This one has had a bit of a hard life. The panels,
Yes, because the owner didn't care about the bodies. Yeah.
we call it jungle love. Now this Suzuki is looking a little bit nicer.
This customer spend money to make sure the body is very nice. Actually, same recipe with the one.
4-link Land Cruiser axles.
Yes, the difference is the body. This one and that one is different category during competition.
Ah,
Yeah, so this one is the camping category and this one is super open category in Malaysia.
this little red one right here, it did a ridiculous front flip. It just goes to show the level of commitment, work and expertise that these guys have got to recover and repair these vehicles after some big hits.
Push back the engine is here. The gearbox is very big.
Air control for the winch,
locker,
for the air locker.
winch free pull, and turning brake. You can see we have one more shifter here.
Yes.
So this one is for the PTO. This one is for the free spool of the PTO winch.
No dash.
No dash. We don't need the dash. We just want to make sure everything is very easy to service. We have to repair everything as fast as possible during competition.
And you don't need to know how fast you are going.
No. The most important is the water temperature and the voltage. Because sometimes our alternator not working.
And how about the FJ?
So this one we do the suspension lift. This one 3-inch lift. We change 35-inch trapezo, metal racing split wheel, smithy built front and rear bumper, one winch, and some rigid lights. This one is for CPU use only. Yeah.
And we see this one here, you are fitting ARB bull bar.
It's made in Australia.
Yeah.
We installed the ARB front bumper, Rhino rack, very classic design.
But still a nice modern look that suits the older vehicle. Wunhao, nice little Suzuki, we call it in Australia a Sierra.
Yeah.
Some old man emu suspension,
Yes.
but it had a bent drive shaft.
Not bent drive shaft,
Nope.
bent axle tubing.
Bent axle.
Yes, yes. So now we remove the axle to have some hybrid press and net thrust on it to make sure no bend again.
The AT117, Silverstone. I have not seen those for many years.
This one is Suzuki Swift engine with bottom turbo.
This is a nice engine setup,
Yep.
but the rest of the car on the outside just looks a bit
This one is like sleeper, right?
a sleeper.
Yeah.
Now, Wunhao, I remember this one. We did
Yeah.
a trip with this one into the jungle. This is a Jeep, but set up for Toyota.
Toyota engine, gearbox, axle, everything is Toyota.
And you've done some recent upgrades.
Yes, so we replaced the engine, 4.3 liter, some custom housing.
Originally, this was a 70 series Land Cruiser
Yes.
differential.
Yes.
You've now got 80 series in there.
Right, front and rear. Oh,
Nice.
custom housing. Yeah, because we have to make it stronger.
And do you have the footage of this doing the backflip?
Yes, just from one small track. Yeah.
It's actually quite nice inside.
Yeah.
Wine handles. The drive's good.
Yeah, and we use very flow differential 4.56 on 37 tire. We want to make sure this car running well on the highway.
Yes.
And if we use low gear, we still able to get the horsepower.
You can really feel the power come in there.
Yeah.
It's just like my 40 series, especially on 37s.
During high gear, we want to make sure the car is very smooth. So it's okay about the horsepower. The most important is smooth.
If you're down here in Malaysia, make sure you check out the guys from JB here, Scorpion Performance Garage. Wen Hao and his team do a fantastic job. All your brothers work here?
Yes.
And your mother?
Yes. So this is family business.
Family business,
Yeah,
the best
right.
way to go. All right, thank you for
Okay.
touring us around. We love it. We'll check out some more cars.
All right.